Hello and welcome to Face with me. I'm Desi Anwar, a program that brings the world to your screen and where we meet people who make a difference to our lives. It seems that the young people of Malaysia these days want to see a greater openness in their country and are impatient for change. And in tonight's episode, I meet one outspoken young woman who happens to be the daughter of a controversial former leader of the country, but who is also a politician in her own right and a figure of opposition in Malaysia's parliament. She is Nurul Izzah Anwar, an energetic mother of two and a passionate believer in what she's doing. Nurul shares with me her activities, the challenges she faces, as well as her hopes and dreams for her country's future. So join me on my trip to Kuala Lumpur to meet Nurul Izzah here on Face to Face with Desi Anwar. To meet my next guest, I have to fly from Jakarta to the country's neighbouring city of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia's capital. From there, the crew and I make our way to an area called Mid-Valley. And then to a food market at Lucky Garden, where Nurul Izzah is having a lunch meeting with her constituents and team members. There she is, a young woman in the company of mostly males. I decide to gate crash the gathering.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks.
And then she invites me to her home. And in her car, she shares with me some of her activities as Member of Parliament for Lembah Pantai.
Bye, Kak Zura. Assalamualaikum. Oh, I don't know if you want to see me, but I just angkat tangan.
So Izzah,
yes.
What a full day for you. What have you been doing?
Well, you should have come in the morning. Monitored the development of the project, and that was in the morning. Small PC, localized issues. And
so this is part of the campaign you're doing at the moment. So what's happening?
It's not a campaign. I think, you know, I don't know if you know, but as a legislator in Kuala Lumpur, it's a federal territory. Our job is made a bit harder because we don't have an elected local government. And we don't have a state assemblyman. So as a member of parliament, you are actually in charge of such a huge area without state assembly persons to help you, and without.
So what does it mean? It means you have to actually go down and.
Yeah, of course. That means people assume that you are the state assembly person as well as the member of parliament, because usually parliament, you know, you will handle national issues, things related more to policy making.
And these people just ordinary people, or did you know them before in advance, or are they sort of active supporters of
my constituents? Oh, just now I was with my division members in my party. Sometimes we have lunches, but I think it's also important to be visible and from time to time just to frequent the areas in your constituency, like in Bangsa or in Pantai Dalam. It's a huge constituency, and you know, just to not only to support the local market, but just meet friends, you know, people who live here. And of course, I don't get access to mainstream media. That's why I was saying, oh, this is the TV Indonesia, come and cover me, and I should be thankful because the Malaysian mainstream media, which includes TV3, never bother to cover me, and if I'm there, they start you know, offering the mic, you know, which is normal for opposition lawmakers. So I feel that having media access, you know, is so useful, because at the end of the day, you just want your constituents to know updates about your work and that their issues are being raised.
But you've been an MP for what, 2 years?
3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
So how's that coming along?
It was.
Do you see any significant sort of results that you're quite happy with?
I mean, you know, of course, you know, the best judge are the rakyat. For me, I see my role, you know, with all humility as a young person, just trying to affect the way politics work. Introducing the concept of multiracialism in practice, introducing concept of progressive ideas to implement political reform, even economic reform. I think that's what I'm here for, and I think I'm happy that it's gaining traction. But our trick is to ensure racial politics doesn't get in the way of our effort. And we have to move away from the current victimized mentality that a lot of Malays are being fed with. And I think the root of the problem is poverty, the economic condition. I mean, that's why people feel that they'll be left behind.
Is this where you live, yeah?
It's where my father lives, and my mother lives, and where I live, together with them.
Where is your father?
Sarawak.
Although still young, it seems that her experiences have forced Nurul Izzah to grow up fast. She was only 18 when her father, Datuk Anwar Ibrahim, and then Malaysia's Deputy Prime Minister, was arrested in 1998 for corruption and sodomy. Her father's imprisonment sparked a desire and passionate involvement in the country's reform movement and interest to enter into full-time politics. An attractive, well-educated, eloquent and vocal woman, Nurul Izzah stands out and cuts a unique figure among Malaysia's current political elite. A politician from Parti Keadilan Rakyat, she was elected as Member of Parliament representing Lembah Pantai district after a major victory in the 2008 election. In November 2010, Nurul Izzah was elected as one of the vice presidents of Parti Keadilan Rakyat, a party that also has her mother and wife of Anwar Ibrahim, Wan Azizah Wan Ismail, as the president. Now a mother of two, but still barely in her 30s, and with abundance of energy and ideas, not to mention personal courage, it seems that Nurul Izzah is indeed the face to watch out for, to grace Malaysia's future political landscape.